Hype them, put them in cursive. Deep like I'm burying hearses. Preach like I'm doing up churches. They got Chanel bags and purses. And I got some mashed up vans that I won't throw away cause I'm needy and hurting. I keep it in cause I can. I've seen it and I think it's in my genetics.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Taking a look at Minnesota. So the Pelicans win the tip. Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away. Good on the shot. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Left side Ingram. 6 to shoot. It's on target from the high post.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Ingram. Pass of Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Let's go with a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas could play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Got it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Williamson. Last game we saw him with 32 points. McCollum on the wing. Over Russell. That shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Pass to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. And the layup is good. Towns has got 5 now.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there. The bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Some changes for New Orleans. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Minnesota in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Got a hand on it. .151 left now in the first quarter. And again, New Orleans no good. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
To the inside. Here's Hayes. Up the floor. Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
And the Pelicans call time here. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
First team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first. Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 4 on the clock. Looking to end the drought. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Larry Nance Jr. has all of the ability to be effective from there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Rivers. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pulls it. Rebounded by Daniels. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The Pelicans trail. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still.
Now, the Pelicans. 8.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns gets the bucket.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got 9. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Pass to Valanciunas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Here's Towns. Nice move. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
New Orleans calls timeout. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things VA will have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
You know, Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Pass to McCollum. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Outside Jones. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. The shot by Russell, no good. McCollum outside. Outside Ingram. Baseline jumper. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick. CJ McCollum has been a scoring machine for years. And the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Pelican substitution.
And he can't hit the second. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards for three. The shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. .110 left to the first half of basketball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, Brandon Ingram has been very serious about his commitment to grow his game, and it's showing up in his playmaking ability.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And the Pelicans call time here. Yeah, the assist numbers for Ingram have been steadily improving.
It'd be awesome to talk to Brandon Ingram about the details, BA, that he's seeing on the floor and how the game is slowing down in this facet, not the scoring side, but in how he's recognizing defenses on the floor and just how he's manipulating them much better.
Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Alvarado. Out on his own on the break. Got a piece of it. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Pelican substitution.
Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, Rivers. Pass to Noel. Outside, Anderson. Here's Rivers. Here's Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Stop.
Here's Daniels. Williamson, right side. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Now Reed. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The aggressiveness from McCollum there was nice. Not known as a big-time defender, but anticipating where he needed to be, and that affected the shot.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. And here's Anderson. Back to Prince. There's the triple. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense. Easily finds the rim.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. To the paint. Anderson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Anderson finishing through contact. I'd like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Pass to Valanciunas. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's McCollum. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Ingram on the wing. Pulls it from 20. Yep, that one goes. Ingram's got 7 points.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He can be the screener, and then he can roll, or he can score off it. Nice option.
Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Rivers, good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Valanciunas. Fires the 3. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And I think Valanciunas is Lithuanian for can't miss. I'll have to look that up.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Russell with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Pass to Towns. To baseline Jay. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Outside Ingram. Nance with it. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brandon?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Inside. Outside for Ingram. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Pelicans.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
The kick out to Nance. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's
37. The Pelicans. 31.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now Jones. Here's Murphy. No good. A bit long that time. Here's the break.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And they recover it. Back to Daniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now McCollum. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Good on the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Up top McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Russell. Now Gobert. Valanciunas covering. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Here's McCollum. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to McCollum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad throw.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Ingram.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Zion wants these moments, and coming through here.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Williamson. Clock at 6. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Puts one up from 19. And another basket for New Orleans.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Back to Valanciunas. Ingram with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
14 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Pelicans call time here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Williamson, no good. Here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drills it from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Williamson. Down low. Looking to win the run. And Valanciunas puts it in.
Smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Russell with the ball. And so it's Minnesota.
I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. This double